I didn't even know I was wearing this thing still. Social programming got the best of me. What's up, my dudes? I just put the light down somewhere so I don't have to hold it. Well, it's time for another recap. It was a good day. I can't really remember where I left off. I think I did a drunk log yesterday, so that was some serious snow we got. And it ended up being a part of today as well. So what happened today? Today was it was what I would call a reverse day. It was basically the only day so far that had a mixed up routine, but I used that to my advantage. I think I really killed it. I really rolled with it. And I really feel like I tapped into the God today. Like every day I do my best, but you know, some days you really just harness that beast. Today I did that. I definitely did that. Really made some good improvements. Right, so the very beginning was different as I woke up in someone's house instead of my car. So that was nice. It was after being drunk, so I was feeling kind of like shit, honestly. Just walking around back and forth a lot. Had to walk outside sometimes with my shirt and shoes off just to cool off. It got really hot in there. Maybe I'm sensitive to heat. I prefer cold, I think. It's weird how I've trained myself to be that way. But if it's from the sun, I love the heat. But like artificial heat, I can only handle so much. Anyway, I had some tea and spicy food, just a banana. So I'm doing now. It really just depends on the day, how I'm doing it, but I am taking care not to overdo my eating right now. The cut has begun. I mean, I'm already like more cut than I've ever been and still gaining lots of muscle. Like this is pretty crazy results I'm getting, but that is what I should have expected as I came here to purely grind. Anyway, so I just wrote some poetry. I've been working on a book, guys. And I wrote 3 pages yesterday. I'm just going to get into that later, actually. So I thought, it was about 10 o'clock when I got to my house, my home, Planet Fitness parking lot. And then I was like, I ain't really had breakfast yet. It's been like more than a 12-hour fast, so definitely looking forward to eating good. So then I took a little adventure to Cracker Barrel, which is actually right next to the hotel I stayed at night 1. Very cool. Also right next to Golden Corral. Super cool. Fuck everything though. Golden Corral's the best place ever. But Cracker Barrel hooked me up with some strawberry milk, and it was rich and creamy and probably the best strawberry milk. So not many places are nice enough to help me with my strawberry milk fetish. I don't mind calling it that. Obsession. But Cracker Barrel came through for sure. I ate 3 eggs, runny. There was a sirloin steak. I don't know how big it was, maybe like 4 ounces. I don't really know though. Tiny little thing of grits that they give you. 2 biscuits. I did not eat any of the gravy except 1 big forkful because I thought it was mashed potatoes. I was like, it wasn't really that bad though. I just didn't want it. Plus, they give you fried apples and what they call a hash brown casserole, which is, I mean, it's kind of what it sounds like. It's just shredded potatoes. Very nicely done. Almost to the point where it's like pasta sides. I don't know what to call it. It's like those just thin, small noodles. Anyway, it's very good. So I munched the fuck out of that. Then I went back home. So yeah, and on the way to... What's up? Well, I don't know if you will know, but now you will know because I'm about to tell you. Just that little pause there. I actually had to switch SD cards. I've filled up one of my SD cards already. Hasn't been a month, but I've already got more than 1/3 of my data taken up. It is what it is, though. I'll gather everything I can. Anyway, where was I? Cracker Barrel. Yeah, someone recognized me. Someone just said, Sam. They waved. I didn't see who it was, but I was like, holy shit, someone recognized me in Winchester. How lit is that? And let me tell you, running uphill through deep snow is definitely a workout. It's maximum resistance factors. Let's see. Then I got home from Cracker Barrel. Then I think I just wanted to hang out at the mall for a bit. I think I just went straight to the mall. I didn't go home just yet. What did I do at the mall? I just looked around. Oh yeah, I ended up buying 3 CDs. It was some of my favorite artists and albums. It was Pearl Jam's 10, Jar of Flies, that's Alice in Chains, and 4 by Blues Traveler. Now I got those on physical copy, and that's nice. Even though I had it all on a flash drive, and also on a flash drive at home, and also on my computer, so it's like all saved up. But you know, something about a CD just feels nice. It means it's a backup plan. Let's see, had some Diablo. I went to get ice and Diablo sauce. Luckily, I've actually got this figured out pretty nicely. Going to Roy Rogers to cop some ice every day, or every other day, every day pretty much. I'm able to now keep refrigerated foods because of this lunchbox, this insulated lunchbox. Thanks, homie Sierra. It comes in handy. Now I can eat cheese. Woo! Now let's see. Oh yes. So I didn't want to do too much adventuring after that because walking through snow is more dangerous for every party. Me, the cars, you know, everyone involved is more dangerous, unquestionably. And also it's just less fun, you know. It's all slushy and having to deal with wet shoes kind of sucks. I did bring 4 pairs, but you know, I don't want to be making my shoes all soaked all the time, you know. Anyway, like I said in the other SD card, other video, I've started writing a book. I don't really know if it's a book, or maybe it's like a short story type deal. Reminds me a lot of one I did when I was in 12th grade. But it's really cool. I did 3 pages yesterday, and today I really just got in the zone because I didn't feel like adventuring. I was like, if I'm going to sit down, I might as well like get something done. I wrote like 4 pages today. Feels really nice. I want to fill up that entire notebook. And after that, oh yes, Neutral Corner was also closed today. So I knew I could just give it my all at Planet Fitness. And I was like, fuck yeah. Planet Fitness deserves this payback for all they've done for me. I gotta give them that fucking cosmic energy. I listened to some Hocus Pocus, and I mean not Hocus Pocus, Insane Clown Posse, and Gorillaz. Let me say, very interesting artists. I think the Gorillaz might be like way cool as fuck, more than I thought. I don't know why, I just thought they were lame before I listened to them. But I think I'm definitely going to be listening to more of them. Let me just say, at Planet Fitness, I went fucking crazy mode. Absolute beast. Like, sometimes fucking, you listen to the right songs when you're working out, and it gives you such a crazy adrenaline rush, it just, like, overpowers everything. Korn's Freak on a Leash. The breakdown to that song when he says, go. After all that, oh my gosh. I just go ham. Ham on it. It felt really nice. Took a shower, got out here, ate a bunch of protein, and my boys gave me some news. They actually told me, hey, Jeffrey, Demon Monsoon, he said, you left your camera and your mug. I was like, alright, I'm gonna come get them. And then he said he was talking to some guys at Neutral Corner, the people who own it, and they said if I got a job, I could move in with them and stay there for the remainder of my time. It's pretty cool, man. So I spent some time thinking about that. I went over there, chilled with them for a bit. But I do not think I'm going to do it. For a few reasons. One, just the cost and time-wise. Part of why this time is so effective for me is because I have nothing but... I have no obligations. Absolutely zero. The entire focus is my health and my growing and development, and I'm really killing it. And while I don't mind having a job, working, obviously income is cool, I don't really want to sacrifice that time just yet. It's not worth it to me. And even with a job, with the costs of rooming up with them, I mean I would still be losing money, just like I am now, because I'm not working a job at all. I think I would lose money a bit slower, though. I would also lose a lot of alone time. And that's just kind of something that I place a crown on in importance. I'm mostly a solitary creature. I prefer spend a lot of time developing myself by myself. And then go bring out the thunder to the world, you know. That being said, those guys are really, really cool, you know. Be awesome to chill out with them a lot, but... And also, you know, I feel like this is ultra zen and ultra convenient for me. Staying out in my car. You know, being cold, for one, actually burns more calories. But it's also not like it's cold where I, like, wake up in the middle of the night shivering. Like, I usually sleep through most nights until I wake up 2 hours before, because I gotta pee. Like, I wake up at, like, 4 a.m., 3 or 4 a.m. every day to go pee. And then I can sleep until 6, 7, or 8. But I never have, like, any problems. It's never, like, anything serious for me. I'm really doing okay out here, and I think it's really cool feeling to be doing it independently and not having something to go back to, a 0 point, if you will, is kind of awesome. Like, the only relaxation time I get is when I'm, you know, writing. So no matter what, I'm always active, using my brain or my body in every way I can, and I'm really pushing myself while I'm here. This is really cool, you know, and if this is kind of what life could be like someday, that would be awesome, except I guess maybe someday I would have a house, but I would also have to be doing some amount of work, you know. So this is, at the very least, this is just a unique time. You could think of it as like a vacation, but it's like furthering my growth exponentially. Like, this is nothing but time to improve, and it's going super well so far. And then, so yeah, I do not think I'm gonna go with them. I was thinking that there are some pros. It's like a little extra convenient, you know, electrical outlets, bathrooms. One super advantage is a refrigerator and a kitchen. That's definitely big. But everything else is like, I've got it pretty well figured out right now. To the point where I don't really need a home. But once in a while, it is nice to stay somewhere whenever maybe it gets super stormy or super cold or something like that, you know. But on days like that, I will not be shy about either going to a motel or if not, just hitting on my boys, saying, you know, this shit's kind of messed up tonight. Can I come by? So that's the way I think I'm going to do it. Alas, now I'm just chilling in my car. I've got my bed set up down to a pretty good state. I think it gets better every time. I've discovered that parking directly under a street light is contradictory, but actually the best place, because your car roof blocks most of the light that way. And a little bit does come in this side, but I got this towel, which was already wet, so I'm not really worried about being outside. And normally I would dry it outside, but it is actually slightly snowing. Very, very light, very fluffy flakes. Don't know if it'll stick. Who knows if it'll get worse. But regardless, so this is here to block the light. Normally I just string some, what do you call it? Blankets, like a little blankets that goes from the headrest to that, to over here. Like a canopy type thing. You know, sometimes it ends up looking like a blanket fort you would make if you were a kid still or something. It's nice. Well, it's been another good day of growth. I'm getting a lot stronger. I'm still progressing. You know, like, I don't really think about, like, the way my physique looks, or I just mostly think about, like, what I'm able to do. And in that sense, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of growth sometimes, you know, because, you know, I'm not practicing flips, so it's hard for me to get a scale of, like, success on, like, intellectual, body connection, difficulty of trick scale. And in fighting, there aren't too many, like, moves, you know, that are actually difficult to perform. Fighting is more about, like, how you can apply the techniques. But the techniques themselves are pretty basic, pretty easy, if you ask me. Just turn your body a certain way, you know, throw your arm out, throw your leg. Obviously, there's details to it, but compared to what I'm used to, it's very simple. And I never lift weights, honestly. Lifting weights is something I've just recently got back into. I did it a lot growing up, but when I discovered, like, flips and parkour, I didn't do it at all. But now that I'm doing that, I'm probably putting on some good mass. I want to see what I can do with it. I wonder if, I just want to make sure my body is still as nimble as I like it to be. If that's not a problem and I just keep getting stronger, hell yeah, I'm in. I feel stronger all the time. And that beast I see in the mirror moving those weights, he looks pretty strong. So, hope you guys are getting stronger out there at home. Because I'm getting stronger out here, not at home. Not like it makes any difference where we are. You can always work on yourself. Alright, everybody. See you later. Sleep safe. Don't die in your car.